What's up, guys? Vic, Cambodian Holiday. I just want to show you guys a few things that I think are cool. So, one of the things I'm really into is tow trucks. Figure some of you will dig on it. This is one that I did a local trade and got the M2. If you know by my videos, you know I like these weathered ones. I didn't do this one. It was already weathered when I got it. Pretty super sick. Um, Very nicely detailed if the hood will open. If you can see in there, pretty detailed, pretty nice. Really, really love these. I don't know why, like since I was a kid, I always loved tow trucks and stuff. And one of my favorite ways to score castings is to go to flea markets, or what we like to call the dirt mall. And picked up this little Matchbox wrecker, and it was full of flea bites and all that. And I went through and touched it up, painted parts black. There should be black parts, need to be touched up. Still going to do some detail work on that back area back there, but painted a little chicken lights on there. Really cool casting, and being that I only got into collecting in 2014, I missed a lot of this cool stuff. Just to make things cooler, I put y'all an old General Lee dirty version on there. Each one of these I tried to put a few little extras in there so you guys could dig the video. Let me know what you think. This is one of those green light Durastar Internationals. Crazy detailed. The only drawback is I wish that the boom would actually move up and down, but either way, I mean, these things, if you don't have one, is top notch. And it's a licensed product, like a recovery wrecker. I got this old custom Atari truck that I weathered up and left the door off of it. And I got ripped off when I got this thing. It had no bike in the back. I don't know if anybody else has ever cracked one of these. But yeah, just put some nice wheels on the front, left the old shitters on the back. Still got to detail paint this thing, but looks cool as a presentation with a wrecker. Then I don't know where you guys are located, all you guys, but if you have a Ross store in your area, sometimes you can luck up and go in and find these haulers for like $5, I guess. Really cool. Figured I'd put this little wheel swap gasser on there for you. Like I say, extra little entertainment. These things are pretty well detailed, but I'm a real stickler for scale, and they're kind of out of scale, but it looks good with a car on it. Here's another one that I picked up at Ross for $5, and looks kind of cool with the little wheel swap gasser I put on there. That's before I found the super gassers. I just made my own kind of thing. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I like to have it until I get it kind of thing. And this here is not a tow truck, but it's a way of towing shit. So I took an old, dang, it's dusty. Took an old Byway man, put a nice set of Real Riders on it. And that trailer there is scratch built. I made the little towing apparatus out of styrene that you can get at your local hobby store. Styrene rod tubing. Put the Christine Camaro on there just because Camaros are awesome. But this little trailer, I just used some mainline wheels, and it was like the backslider or some shit. I think it was the backslider. But that's what I did there, and I just kind of painted it to complement the truck. Just think that looks cool, you know. You guys let me know what you think. I think the trailer worked out pretty good. Then you got this little guy. These are three more dirt mall finds. I'm sure you guys have seen this little hauler. Thought it looked pretty good with the neat streeter on the back there. But it was a dirt mall find, and if you've never had one, it has a little back that moves or whatever, but looks pretty nice with a neat streeter, I think. And then there's this guy, a friend of mine gave me this one. Old wrecker like they would have in England, I'm assuming, because of the style truck it is, but with a little detail paint. I think this thing will look pretty sick. A lot of you guys, if you customize like a lot of my buddies on YouTube, you know that you might start on 2 or 3 pieces at one time, and then the next thing you know, some of them get put on the back burner because you want to do something else. And I probably got enough cars for 10 years worth of crap to customize, but I truly enjoy it, so I'm always doing something. This guy is kind of sick. It's like an Apache cab, but if you look, now if you guys have seen some of my miniature dudes like my Burt Reynolds and all that, if you look, there's actually a cat in there driving it. He's pretty cool. Again, all these M2 machines and all that, I've got to go through a process of light weathering or more details to them just to make them more realistic. Overall, though, really great pieces. This is one of my favorites because the cab, just an old Ford cab, but really cool, like a little extended cab, if you will. It's really nice. And the only thing about these is this little guy in the back there is supposed to let down, and this is supposed to have rubber flaps on it that protect the bumper of whatever vehicle you're hauling. So I got to go through all these and make that happen to where they're functional towing vehicles. But if you look, they're I don't know if it'll focus. They're really super detailed. Been around Antarius King's videos too long. Mike can never get them to focus. Anyway, you get the point. And then there's this guy. This is my newest purchase. There's this little Dodge here. And I think this thing is just incredible. And super ugly too. I know something about a tow truck being ugly. I think that adds to the character of it and adds personality. But this one is definitely going to get one of my heavily weathered jobs like I do. I'm going to put the Vic touch to it for sure. Saving the best two for last. I hope you guys are digging this video. Please let me know if I ramble too much or if you're really digging it. I got this through a trade, and KP and I are always talking, and Richie, boy 87, and different people about cracking things. And this is one of those I haven't got the nerve up to crack yet. Old RLC tow truck. It's not rare or anything. There's 10,000 of them made, but it's just such a nice card and such a nice vehicle. I just haven't brought myself to cracking it yet. I really dig it though. And here's last but not least. And I had to present this one, I think, with the sickest hauling stuff ever. I remember having several of these when I was a kid. There was also a yellow version. And with these, if you still have KC lights intact, still have that back towing boom, you're doing pretty good. I got this a while back in a lot of cars that I purchased. But just a very nice presentation. Just really cool looking tow truck all together. And basically it's the backwoods bomb with a towing bed pretty much. But they said one of these Larry's Towings, they actually put his real phone number on there. So it was a big deal if you find one of those. I haven't found one of those yet, but definitely loving the tow trucks. But appreciate you guys watching, and please let me know if my video is lame or if you dug my little tow truck presentation there. Because I love making these little videos and seeing what you guys got to say, and sharing your videos really makes it fun for me. So let me know, fellas. Peace.